Are you looking to make the most of the modifications and upgrades that you do to your 2.7 liter and 2.3 liter Bronco? Check out this new Steeda Bronco Intercooler, and in this video, we're gonna do an in-depth product overview and an install. Right here in front of me, we have the Steeda Bronco Intercooler. This fits Broncos with the 2.3 liter engine and the 2.7 liter engine. This intercooler kit is gonna offer a lot of improvements in performance. You're gonna have lower intake air temperatures that are gonna vary based on the modifications that you have. You're gonna be able to maximize the performance gains that you also see from other modifications. And exhaust and intake and even a tune, you're gonna see really good benefits with this intercooler. These reductions in temperatures are gonna help reduce the heat soak that you have with your Bronco, so you can keep making pulls back to back. And if you do tow with your Bronco, this is a great upgrade to keep your engine temperatures down and your intake temperatures at bay. If your Bronco is optioned with adaptive cruise control, this bracket here will accommodate that. Now to fit this massive intercooler in your Bronco, you're gonna have to delete your active shutters, but we've thought about that. And we've included provisions in this bracket to relocate the active shutter actuator onto this bracket. Now this intercooler features a TIG welded construction with a bar and plate intercooler core with smooth cast end tanks for optimized airflow throughout the intercooler. Now as you can see, with our Steeda intercooler sitting next to the factory intercooler, there's a massive improvement and upgrade over the factory intercooler. Installation of this Bronco intercooler kit is a straightforward process that can be completed at home or in your garage. Let's take a look at how this installs. Here are the tools required for installation. First, we'll need to remove the skid plate up front. There are 4 15mm bolts. Underneath, you'll see a clip holding the piping in place. Remove them from the stock intercooler. There are brackets holding the intercooler in place that need to be loosened. Be careful when removing the last bolts, as these support the intercooler. Then the intercooler can be removed from the vehicle. There are 2 covers that need to be removed to access the bolts holding on the bumper. Three bolts on either side hold the front bumper. Once they are all out, grab a friend to help you remove the bumper. Either remove this plastic cover or the grommets holding the cruise control module if equipped. Disconnect the electrical connector for the active shutter actuator. And now the active shutters can be unbolted. Once all 4 bolts are out, the shutters can be lifted up and out. Transfer the isolators from the factory intercooler to the Steeda one. As well as the isolators on the bottom. Unclip the factory harness from the shutters. This shroud needs to be removed to continue. Use a pry tool and work your way down the side. Now we have access to the connector. Pry the red tab back and unplug it from the actuator. We need to disassemble part of the vents to remove the actuator in order to transfer it over. Everything is a press fit, so carefully get to where you can remove this vent on either side. Pry this bracket off of the actuator and remove it. Use the included zip ties to relocate the actuator. Don't tighten them fully just yet. Once secured, reconnect the wiring harness and make sure the red tab is locked into place. Then trim off the excess. Bring the Steeda intercooler into place. A jack or box can help hold it up. Grab the factory bracket and get a bolt threaded in on either side. The intercooler is now supported and you can get the last two bolts in and tighten everything down. Remove the plastic covers and reconnect the intercooler piping. When properly seated, the intercooler piping will click into place. The cruise control module bracket can go into place, up and over the frame. Reuse the 8mm bolts to secure it into place. You'll want to reconnect the factory wiring harness as well. And use a zip tie to secure any loose wiring. Reinstall the plastic cover. The cruise control module does require an alignment. If you are experiencing any issues with your cruise control, take your Bronco into a dealership and have them recalibrate the cruise control module. With a friend's help, get the front bumper back on and torque to 81 foot-pounds. The factory covers can snap back into place. Get the 4 push pins on either side. The skid plate can be reinstalled now. After everything is tightened down, your installation is complete. So installation is pretty straightforward. It does help to have a buddy when you're removing this bumper, but after that, it's pretty easy. If you're looking to pick up one of these intercoolers, it's in stock now and available at Steeda.com. So whether your Bronco is your daily driver or you head out to the trails, this Steeda intercooler is going to be a great upgrade for you. If you like the video, give us a thumbs up and subscribe. Don't forget the most important thing, speed matters.